Typhoon Haiyan, or Typhoon Yolanda as it's called locally, was probably the biggest typhoon to ever hit land 3 months ago, and UNICEF was here very quickly after. 5.9 million children were directly affected by this typhoon 3 months ago. Of those, about 550,000 needed to get back to school very quickly. And it's schools like this that UNICEF was able to support to get the children back into school. We call it back to learning. It's tents that we have, it's temporary classroom structures, it's support to teachers. Teachers to have their own psychosocial support. Teachers lost their homes, teachers lost their families, but they came back to school because they knew that getting kids back into learning was really important. With your generous help, UNICEF has been able to provide school bags and school supplies inside those bags, has been able to set up temporary structures like this tent, has been able to provide bigger supplies, has been able to put water and sanitation, toilets, latrines and bathrooms into schools, but it's much bigger than this. The school is part of the community. It's the community that took children who had lost their parents into their own families. We were able to work with the police very quickly on to identify children who had become separated, and in some cases children who had lost their parents, and almost in all cases we were able to get family members to accept those children into their families, and we could provide those families with additional support. As well as that, we've been worried about the nutrition situation. This is a poor area even before the typhoon struck, and so UNICEF was able to work with the Department of Health and work with regional health authorities, and we were measuring children for any nutrition emergency. Any children who have become with acute malnutrition, we've been able to get them into hospitals and facilities to give them the extra nutrition that they need. We need to bring joy for them. We need to make learning a really positive thing for their families and for their communities. I thank each and every one of you, and again tell you we are here. We were here before it happened, we were here after it happened, and we will be staying.